You're texting her. She replies instantly Tuesday night, sends 3 laughing emojis. Wednesday, nothing. You see her active on Instagram, but your message sits on read for 12 hours. Thursday, she sends, "Hey, what's up?" like nothing happened. What the hell is going on? Here's the truth. Mixed signals aren't rejection or games. They're a test. And 80% of guys fail it by doing the one thing that kills attraction instantly. I'm showing you the decision tree method that decodes exactly what she's thinking. Think of this like navigating a flowchart. You observe her behavior in 3 key areas: communication patterns, body language, and who initiates contact. Then follow the branches to understand what's really happening. This cuts through confusion with a systematic approach. Start with the communication branch. Notice her texting rhythm. Does she reply fast sometimes, but ghost for days other times? Here's the critical split. If she initiates conversations equally or more than you, that inconsistency signals interest mixed with her own uncertainty. Women test compatibility through variable response patterns. Her brain is processing whether you're worth investing in. Your move mirror her energy. When she's engaged, escalate. When she pulls back, give space without chasing. But if you're always the one initiating and she only responds occasionally, that's low interest masked as politeness. People invest time in what they value. Pull back completely for 3 to 5 days. This tests her interest level. If she reaches out, you've got a green light. If silence continues, you have your answer. Mini scene 1. You text her Tuesday night. "How was your day?" She replies Thursday morning with just "good." You wait. Friday afternoon, she sends, "What are you up to this weekend?" She initiated. That's interest. You respond within 2 hours, suggest Saturday coffee. She confirms immediately. You just got your answer. Her delay wasn't rejection. It was her testing if you chase desperately. Next branch, body language during in-person interactions. On a date, watch for mixed signals like eye contact followed by looking away, or leaning and then creating distance. This push-pull happens when attraction meets fear of vulnerability. If she mirrors your movements, touches her hair, or angles her body toward you despite seeming distant in conversation, those are green lights. Her attraction chemicals are firing, dopamine, but her thinking brain is cautious. Your action steps: hold eye contact for 3 seconds, then break it. This creates tension without pressure. Escalate touch gradually, arm touches first, gauge her reaction. If she reciprocates or doesn't pull away, that's a signal to continue. If she creates physical distance consistently, respect it and dial back. Mini scene 2. First date, coffee shop. She's talking about work, but her body is angled toward the door. Red flag. Not yet. You lean back, pause the conversation, make a playful comment. She laughs, shifts in her seat, now fully facing you. 30 minutes later, she's leaning on the table, playing with her necklace. You suggest moving to a bar nearby. She agrees instantly. Her early nervousness wasn't disinterest. Her body language shifted when you stayed confident and calm. Here's what most guys miss. Mixed signals aren't games or manipulation. Women send them because they're genuinely uncertain about you, about timing, about their own feelings. Ambivalence is a natural response to vulnerability. Approach this with empathy, not frustration. The final branch, consistency over time. Track patterns across weeks, not hours. If her interest trends upward, more initiation, warmer body language, faster replies, you're building momentum. If it flatters or declines despite your consistent effort, that's your answer. Now let's add the advanced branches, the ones that explain why mixed signals happen and how to handle the trickier situations. Here's the brain science. Her mixed signals aren't random. When you create uncertainty, like when you don't text back immediately, or you're not always available, her brain produces more dopamine, the attraction chemical. Dopamine levels spike highest when the reward isn't guaranteed. That's why this method works. You're calibrating your responses to keep that chemical balance active, not killing it with predictability. But here's what most guys miss. Not all mixed signals mean the same thing. You need context. Is she genuinely interested but anxious, or genuinely uninterested but polite? If she's got trust issues, past relationships ended badly, she overanalyzes your texts. Her mixed signals come from fear of getting hurt again. She wants connection, but pulls back when vulnerability feels risky. Your move: be consistent without being overwhelming. Reassure through actions, not words. Show up when you say you will. Don't play games. If she values independence heavily, mentions needing space frequently, uncomfortable with deep conversations early, her mixed signals are self-protection. Intimacy triggers her defenses. Here's your decision point. If she initiates after creating distance, that's interest fighting through her walls. Give her space without disappearing completely. If she never initiates and only responds minimally, that's low interest. Move on. Mini scene, third date. You're walking to your car. She's been laughing all night, but when you move closer, she steps back slightly. Most guys read this as rejection and retreat. You pause, give her space, keep talking casually. 2 minutes later, she moves closer to you, touches your arm. That pullback wasn't disinterest. It was her processing whether she felt safe. Your patience let her thinking brain catch up to her attraction. Here's another branch: personality factors. A shy woman sends mixed signals differently than a socially confident one. If she's introverted, her body language might read as distant even when she's interested. Less eye contact, quieter responses. But if she keeps showing up, asks personal questions, remembers details about you, those are green lights. Shyness isn't disinterest. It's just a different communication style. The evolutionary reason: women test men's value through ambiguity. It's not manipulation. It's a filter to separate guys who give up easily from those who stay confident. Her brain is asking, does he panic when I'm not immediately available, or does he stay grounded? Your response, mirroring energy, pulling back strategically, passes that test. Putting it together, observe patterns in 3 areas: communication, body language, initiation. Then branch based on context: her trust issues, personality, and consistency over time. If signals trend positive with occasional pullbacks, that's normal uncertainty. If they trend negative with rare positive moments, that's low interest. Attraction chemicals in her brain need both interest and uncertainty. You provide the interest through confidence. She provides the uncertainty through her own processing. Use this framework every time you're confused about where you stand. Observe, categorize the signal, choose your branch, take action. This removes guesswork and keeps you grounded. This week, when she sends mixed signals, stop guessing. Track her pattern for 3 days. Does she initiate? Does her interest trend up or down? Then mirror her energy and test her investment. Drop your worst mixed signal story below. Like if this helped. Subscribe for dating strategies that work. Stop guessing. Start understanding. Become the guy she actually chases.